They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But does that include surviving a life-threatening kidney disease and then competing on the show Survivor?
Apparently so, according to the real-life story of Joshua Wilder, who appeared on the show in 2023. Incredibly, Joshua was given only 5 years to live at birth, but through some simple lifestyle and diet changes, he managed to beat his prognosis and go on to star on season 44 of Survivor as a healthy adult.
Today, we're going to take you through Joshua's inspiring story, the challenges that come with kidney transplants, and share his strange habits that helped him overcome his kidney struggles. We'll also be revealing how you can get your hands on 2 exclusive gifts, so make sure you stick around for that. Joshua was born with a rare congenital disorder called Eagle-Barrett Syndrome, also known as prune-belly syndrome. This is characterized by 3 features: a lack of abdominal muscles, undescended testicles, and urinary tract abnormalities. These urinary tract abnormalities often involve a large, distended bladder and can include vesicoureteral reflux, where urine flows backward from the bladder up to the kidneys. This increases the risk of urinary tract infections and kidney damage.
While the cause of this disorder isn't known, it primarily affects males and can vary in severity. In Joshua's case, however, the prognosis wasn't good, and he was given merely 5 years to live.
Joshua's parents were determined to give him the best possible chance to survive, so they spent years researching their son's condition, as well as alternative remedies for kidney health.
They put him on a low-protein diet, banned contact sports, and told his siblings to be extra gentle around him. Incredibly, this meant Joshua ended up living far longer than any of the doctors predicted, and he went on to receive a life-altering transplant at 9 years old. Why were these lifestyle choices so impactful? Let's break it down. First off, the low-protein diet is recommended for those who struggle with their kidney health because it takes an enormous amount of pressure off the renal system. This is because the kidneys are responsible for filtering all of the waste products from the body, including those produced by proteins. When the kidneys aren't functioning properly, reducing protein intake can minimize the burden on the kidneys, while also reducing the harmful side effects an excess of these products can cause. The main waste product that protein produces is urea nitrogen, which, if allowed to build up, can cause a condition known as uremia. Uremia can cause gastrointestinal issues, such as nausea and vomiting, can lead to mineral and bone disorders, and increase the risk of developing metabolic acidosis, where the blood becomes too acidic. In short, it creates a whole host of problems you want to avoid. Joshua wasn't allowed to eat protein such as hamburgers, milkshakes, or hot dogs, because it was bad for his kidneys. While this was difficult to understand at such a young age, Joshua's parents made sure he never lost hope. "I couldn't do what the other kids could," Josh said. A piece of advice to parents is to be there for your kid and let them know that yes, they're different, but there is still light at the end of the tunnel. Joshua's parents were also incredibly strict about his hobbies. Contact sports were banned for fear of injury. Due to the fact that Joshua's kidneys were already compromised, his parents worried that they could become further damaged if he played sports. Contact sports like football, boxing, or hockey carry a higher risk of direct trauma to the body, including the kidneys. For someone with kidney disease, trauma can exacerbate kidney damage, potentially leading to acute kidney injury on top of chronic disease. Joshua couldn't play outside the same as the other kids, but he understood it was for the good of his health. His parents made sure he knew that there were other things he could do besides being physically active, and helped him to have a happy, fulfilled childhood. When Joshua turned 9, his dad started the transplant evaluation process to donate his kidney to his son. He was in the middle of the process when another kidney suddenly became available. A girl named Kristen tragically died in a car accident, and her grandmother donated her organs to anyone that needed them, Joshua said. "I had my transplant on September 10th, 1997. Everything happened so fast. 1 minute I was sleeping, and then I woke up with a kidney, a scar, and a new life, which I dedicate to Kristen." It wasn't smooth sailing after this kidney transplant. But before we get into what happened to Joshua next, we'd like to thank you for watching with your 2 exclusive free gifts. Discover an entire world of kidney-boosting knowledge, tips, and tricks with the kidney-friendly recipe collection, containing more than 25 recipes for every meal, including dessert. Crafted especially for our viewers with kidney disease, this unique collection focuses on quick and easy recipes to whip up food that's both tasty and great for your kidneys. But that's not all. You'll also get access to the Alkaline Diet and pH Guide for Kidney Disease. This essential guide unravels the critical role of pH balance in kidney health. It includes easy-to-follow advice on testing your pH levels at home, plus practical diet tips to support kidney health. Get each of these powerful gifts for free. Just click the link in the description below and start using these life-changing strategies today. Okay, let's get back to the video. At 9 years of age, Joshua's life changed completely. Suddenly, he was able to do things he was never able to before. The first thing on his list was to try a banana split, which he'd never been able to eat. He also began attending a kidney camp in Pennsylvania, where he took advantage of his newfound freedom to engage in a whole host of physical activities, such as rock climbing. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Soon, Joshua's body began to reject the new kidney, and he was placed on a lot of immunosuppressant medication to help with the transition. He felt different at school, where he had to wear a protective shield around his kidneys and a mask to protect against viruses. Despite these struggles, Joshua went on to graduate and decided to pursue a career in medicine to give back the same level of care and compassion he had received himself. Unfortunately, during his first year at medical school, Josh developed stomach cancer and B-cell lymphoma, and he had to undergo even more surgery, this time to have his entire stomach removed. However, this was just another minor bump in the road for Joshua, who went on to graduate top of his class. Today, he helps others experiencing health issues through his work as a podiatric surgeon. And in 2023, he also went on to join the cast of Survivor. One thing's for sure, if Josh's story so far has taught us anything, it's that he's definitely a survivor. Embarking on Survivor post-transplant presents a unique blend of challenges, and his doctors were naturally concerned. His nephrologist warned that he needed to stay hydrated and to keep taking his medication throughout the show. Meanwhile, his gastroenterologist was worried about him getting the right nutrition, seeing as he doesn't have a stomach. Despite these risks, Josh was determined to do the show. Ever since he received the transplant from Kristen, he had felt as though it was his duty to live life for two people. She was always adventurous, he said. She liked to be outdoors. She was just a really bubbly person, so I'm doing this for her. With the green light from his medical team, Josh faced yet another strenuous challenge. Only this time, it was self-inflicted. After 12 amazing days in camp, Josh was voted out, but his message prevailed. Of his time in the Survivor camp, he said, "Growing up with a medical condition, I was always told by numerous people and doctors that I couldn't or wouldn't be able to do things like other people. I called bullcrap and have completely astounded doctors with what I have achieved both professionally and personally. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do something." If you take one thing away from this video, it's to never underestimate the power of simple lifestyle changes. Through his diet and routine, Joshua was able to give himself the best chance at life, which led to a successful transplant and a very happy ending. For some simple ways to improve your kidney diet, make sure to check out your free gifts in the description below. And if you enjoyed Joshua's story, please like this video and subscribe for more kidney health tips. Stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.